Good afternoon. My name is Jed Desmera, and this is Lindsay Harmon and Chef Selecta as my audience. Okay, today I'm speaking on food waste in the restaurant industry and as Americans in general. We waste 40% of all food products end up in landfills. It's staggering considering that 42 million Americans are food insecure or hungry. The restaurant industry that I work in, I'm learning very much, and I'm responsible to learn how to handle food more properly and to decrease this waste. There are many forms of waste in the restaurant industry. A lot of times it can be as little as throwing food away. 1.60 million pounds of edible food is thrown away every year just because it is seen as ugly or unattractive and not for profit. Profit is a large driver in how we treat our food. One example of this is food that is imported, say from Mexico. Large quantities of it is brought in, and maybe the price of, say, tomatoes in Florida is very low at that point of the year. It makes the food price of the import almost worthless, and they don't resell it. We don't reuse it, and we throw it directly in landfills. And the other point is restaurants are 85% of food in a restaurant is thrown out. It's not donated. It's not repurposed. It is. I've read that 1/2 pound of food is wasted for every plate that we make in the industry, which is staggering. As I said, there are 42 million Americans that struggle to find their next meal. This isn't saying that they're starving, but they have trouble to find their next meal. If we reuse the food that we throw away, we could be donating 1.8 billion meals per year. And if we just use 15% of the wasted food, we could feed 2.5 million people. From this project, I learned that I look at the way I use food more. I look at what I ate for breakfast this morning, what I made for this afternoon, and what goes into the garbage, and think about the people that don't have have what we have. So I'd like for my audience to think about that next time you touch something or eat something. Think of where it goes and